Welcome to Oasis, Tribe with the Vibe, where we lift up the spirit and open our mind. Wellness, reflection, empowerment, joy, healing together. Your soul will enjoy. Hosted by Netta, let the journey begin. Authentic on the vibes, bringing light from within.
Tribe. Today's episode is one that fills my heart with tremendous joy. Social wellness isn't just about friendship and community. It starts at home with the people who have shaped us, supported us, and challenged us to grow. Let me start by introducing two people who are deeply special to me and are first here on the tribe with us. She's been a source of love and wisdom, has shown me resilience through many challenges, and continues to remind me that love, faith, and grace can carry us through anything. He has poured strength into me, healthy competition, and a legacy of authenticity. Without the two of them, I wouldn't be the social butterfly that I am, and the Oasis wouldn't be what it is. It's literally the embodiment of me with their input. So, without further ado, I would love to introduce Mom, Uncle John. Welcome to the Tribe with Us.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't tell you how special it feels to have you both here today. I feel honored. I mean, I've never done this so daring thing before. I feel like, what a fitting way to have
Right.
my first two guests be.
Well, we are sorry to cut you off. We
No,
always
that's
have
what
these,
we do.
Yeah, we always have these conversations, but now it's just like it feels weird because it's like
There's a
structure
camera.
and camera. But then other than that, we always have these,
Yeah, I'm glad you
heart
said
to
that.
heart,
That's
crazy, whatever the case
such a
may
great
be.
point.
Talk about everything.
Yes.
And
Today, just know that this isn't just any episode. This is family. And family is the first tribe where we learn to grow, thrive, and love. And so I had to share this tribe with my first tribe, members. And it was very important to have this space. Thank you both for being here. Thank you for
Absolutely.
listening. And thank you for allowing our listeners to hear your journeys and hear the heart of what makes this journey so real, so true. So, Oasis, what's your vibe check today? What's one word that you would say is how you're feeling today?
I would say for me now is mellow.
Can you elaborate?
While I'm trying to enjoy the moment, enjoy the day, and sometimes if I'm not up or high, vibrationally up or high, it's best to be medium or mellow or chill. And so that's my vibe today, is just sort of chill and mellow.
That's great.
I like that
That's
explanation.
great. I feel like some people operate in that cool space all the time where they're like
In between.
just, cool.
mellow. No, I'm just joking.
Another mellow.
No, I mean, I'm good. I feel great. Beautiful sunny afternoon. Enjoying it with family.
So, I'm gonna answer my vibe check, obviously. Chill day. So maybe chill is a good word, but it's chilly outside. Mama made chili. That was absolutely amazing.
We didn't get no
Fire.
pictures.
We forgot to take pictures for y'all. It's a recipe that even I don't know. So
Her choice.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way. What about you, Authentic? What's your vibe?
My vibe is rest and recovery. Rest and recovery.
Nice.
Yeah, R&R for sure.
I think I've been
Yeah.
getting over a cold and just trying to
More
keep
about that
trucking.
on the next Patreon with Andrea and I. Recap on her shenanigans.
Yes, shenanigans is definitely
Labor Day
what we call
weekend
it.
shenanigans.
But yeah, rest and recovery.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well,
That
you doing
works.
well. Usually somebody rest and recovery, they be in the bed. So
Oh yeah, this is my
Yeah.
rest and recovery.
Yeah, not producing a podcast.
Behind the camera, rest and recovery.
Right.
I can, multitask.
Rest and recovery, people don't get out the bed or they don't move spots.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She do rest and recovery very well.
I mean, organizing things from here.
We
Okay.
move different.
We appreciate that. What's a song that instantly puts you in a good vibe?
Anything mostly from the 70s. I ain't gonna say one particular song, but if you play anything from the 70s, it just gives you nostalgic. Just
Oh, I thought you were gonna say some house music.
no, that ain't. I said mellows me out.
That
You
turn
said
her up.
mellow, right? Now, if I want to be hyped and all of that, then it's house,
Yeah, okay.
right?
But you just saying, yeah.
I can't be mellow and want to hear house. House don't put me in a mellow mood.
Yeah, that's right.
Heist
That's
turn
right.
her up.
No, that don't put me in a
Turn
mellow
up.
mood.
It's like straight
So-
rap us, right? Like twerk
Right.
it,
Right. If I want to be on 10 and up, that's house.
Yeah.
She said, up. Why you go up to 10?
Because she can red face when
Yeah.
she, she
Yeah, I
changes
be
the
in
whole
church
color.
and house music. House
Yeah.
music take me to church.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
That's my church.
Preaching to the choir, no pun intended. For me, anyway, you can't do one song. And I think it's doing me a disservice to me and my soul
As a DJ.
as saying one song. Because I always say, everybody heart pumps, boom, 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 boom. And my heart goes boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Just play some Michael Jackson, and then I'm good.
Always good.
That. If there was a trivia question, that is exactly what I would have put as the answer. Anything Michael Jackson. Authentic, do you want to give your song?
A song that gives me in a good vibe.
Yeah.
I would have to say a genre too. Probably some like neo soul, like
But
the
that
Music Soul Child, Erykah Badu. I love them.
That little concert you just went to, that's not neo soul.
I know, but that's turn up for me.
Oh, okay.
Chris Brown's my turn up.
Okay.
That's my.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I
Will
think
mellow me out and just have a
no offense
relax.
to the fans of that little person who's big as ever.
No,
okay.
no.
We
I just
love
need
you.
to.
Yeah.
That's my man in my head.
But what about you?
Honestly, wordless music. So it could be nature sounds, it could be running water sounds, or I don't know, the sounds of birds.
Okay.
Animal Planet.
It has, yeah, and I'm typically,
show.
what's a lesson that life had to repeat for you until you finally got it? Third time's a charm after the bees. They should be going to sleep.
Night night.
Yeah.
I will be honest with you. For me, I'm still learning it. So it's ongoing. It's I think probably the number one thing though is that even though life come at you, that everything still works out. Try not to panic. That everything still works out for your good, no matter what it is, and that it happens to everybody. You have, I ain't gonna say bad seasons, but you have maybe challenging seasons or challenging moments. But try to know that it's still God, and God is just still good in life. I mean, life still works out for your good. You have highs and you have lows. But that's a journey. That's a lifelong lesson. I don't think that ever stops. And the short of it, I don't think that ever goes away. We may think we got it conquered this time with this lesson or this current situation,
right?
Until the next situation,
right?
So then you have to remind yourself over again of the next situation. So that's just I think till we take our last breath.
Yeah, I feel like I'm learning that right now too, to just live in acceptance and
as much as you can.
Acceptance of change, because there's nothing more pertinent and consistent than change, and growing from being anxious all the time and wanting to control everything and feeling like when I'm not controlling everything, it's all falling apart. Now I understand that true faith means that you go with the flow no matter what is happening, and you just have to be okay with
Faith and trust.
The flow
Yeah.
never
the
stops
new thing
moving.
that is happening.
Yeah. And I think you try to make the best out of it the best way you can until that sort of thing breaks in through you to penetrate but it's just a journey, and you have highs and lows in your journey.
Yeah. Lesson on repeat.
Lesson tell you, hey, stop getting tickets.
Yeah.
Make sure your tags are clear.
Amen.
Be practical, people.
Yeah.
Amen.
Okay? Be practical.
Yep.
When you think about a family as a tribe, what role do you feel you play? And how has that shaped the way you show up in life, in the world?
I think for me, it was just almost a natural attraction that I was the mother / matriarch /
Yeah.
the go-to person. That's just naturally, organically who I am.
And she's not the oldest.
Exactly. I'm the baby girl amongst 12 kids. So,
Said 18.
She was pregnant 18 times, 12 living.
Okay.
Her body went through a lot of metamorphosis.
your grandmother, you mean?
Yes.
Make that clear.
Yeah, not her.
Right.
Only child.
Her grandmother, not me.
Yes.
So that's very clear.
Never in a million trillion years.
That's good.
But that's wild. Okay. The matriarch. She
Well-
can explain how it shows up in her life in a minute.
Well, the same thing. It's weird, like you say, because her and I, on the woman's side, and me being on the man's side, I'm
Baby boy.
the uncle, but I'm the youngest, and it's crazy for her to be the youngest sister, but keep the family together and things of that nature, be strong like that. And I'm the youngest boy, and on my side,
you always been uncle.
Yeah, I've been uncle no matter what. I got
the go-to
I
uncle.
got cousins and nieces, but they calling me uncle. I get it, but I take it. But I'm not your uncle, but that's fine. But just to have my older brothers and all them, how they didn't step up to the plate, if you will. So then it's
brothers and sisters,
and so you had to do it for yourself and for those that came under you. So that's why you were always
and above you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the purpose not to have a.
How has that shaped how you show up in the world when you have to care for the people who should be caring for you?
But that's a good question, because I had to go through evolution. Because at first I thought, for many years, I thought it was my role to mother them, to take care of their needs before mine, to see about everybody else before me. I did that for many, 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 many years until I had a change of perspective and a come to Jesus moment, and God changed my mind and my thoughts on it and said, now I had to be in a season of just sort of being selfish, being self-aware. And so I sort of let go of those. I sort of let that pattern go. And now I'm in a different pattern where I only do things that I feel that is good for me, that feels good for me. So in my sort of last 10 years, I've been on a different plane.
I don't. I'm the youngest boy. Ain't no way I'm telling my 10-year older brother things of that nature. Some of them married and whatever, how life and things should go. I don't. Even my oldest sisters too. I don't. That's why I say this is my best friend, my best
Yin and
sister.
yang
Yeah, exactly.
sometimes.
She's the only one that I didn't have to do that stuff for. And it's like it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't put it on your younger sibling, if you will. So I don't. So I don't even give them that energy. It's called transfers of energy. I do not. Whatever they got going on, let them have it. You guys old enough, and I almost feel like once you get 21 or whatever, after that, hey, I can tell you, I give you advice. That's that.
There has to have been something that happened in your life that solidified who you are and made you be like, because clearly you was just like, I'm not teaching nobody else older than me. I'm going to help everybody under me because that's what I should have got. But yeah. So what was the moment? Not that that's the energy you carry, but
Right.
What was the moment that you feel solidified for you? It could be a memory, it could be a talk, it could be an absence of something.
So I'm sorry, that's a good question. And I would say memories of my there was three best friends. Really, my brother called us what, the Three Stooges. The Three Stooges, Mo, Larry, and Curly. And we had a mantra or a motto. Oh, another blooper, right? Bloopers,
Absolutely
bleeps,
another
bleeps, blooper.
I just saw it.
What the hell is that?
That was a good blooper.
I think
Are
that's
those
a big
two
bee.
bees having
It may
sex?
be.
Yeah, they have sex in the air. You didn't know that? Oh dang! I wish we would have saw that. But there's two bees having sex in the air.
That's
I mean, they
exactly
look
what
like
it
a
is.
Z or something. I was like,
They
what
have
is
to, they have to do it mid-flight.
the devil is alive?
Wow.
I love that. That's beautiful. About being high and having a happy ending. That's funny.
Interesting. So memories, I was saying, that impact my life or sort of made me the person I am still today because it embodies who I am in life. Is our mantra was, we get high off life.
That makes sense.
And we still say this when we get together to this day, we get high off of life.
Yeah.
And all we did was, and that's how it, back then, even in those moments, I knew what kind of person I wanted to be. I wanted to be around people who just had good energy. That was just good people to be around, fun people to be around. And so we just had fun off of the things we saw walking down the street or on the bus, or we didn't have any drugs in our system, any drinking, and that was our mantra then. I ain't gonna say it's still our mantra, but that was then, that set the tone for sort of how I wanted to be as a person and the kind of people and kind of environment who I wanted to be around. I did not then, and still to this day, do not like to be around messy people, mean people, disingenuous people. I don't connect with people that's not genuine, organic. Look, if you choose to be mean, that's fine. I'm just ain't gonna connect with you. But I like people that are positive, that are nice, that are pleasant, that likes to have fun, and not at no one else's expense. And so that upbringing or that initial in my life really set the tone for me being okay with who I am in life.
And let's just say they freely walked the streets of Inglewood safely, contrary to beliefs and news
all the
reports
time.
and headlines.
Mhm.
Granted, we
1 or 2, I'm not 1, 2 or 3 years old. I think my personality or whatever was shaped then. And then if that's how it is, then I did everything after that to nurture that, take care of that, and grow with that. So if I'm 2 or 3 years old and I'm a happy, bubbly young kid, whatever the case may be, the rest of my life I'm doing things to nurture that. Don't hang around, like you say, don't hang around funny people or disingenuous people, things of that nature, because I am not your punching bag.
not at all.
Yeah.
And that's what some people like to do. And I'm not a yes man. I do not have that in my DNA. And I was talking about this before. I do, if I have an issue with that, I do cut people off and cut people out of my life because I'm not your
That's a
punching bag.
healthy boundary and
And
attachment.
yeah, then they call. That's funny too. Then we talk about it, whatever the case may be, and they do something, and they call me like 5 years later. Oh, you don't talk to me no more. It's like,
we talked about that.
yeah, we don't get along like that. We had whatever we had together. We worked together, or we played sports together, whatever the case may be, for those 2, 3, 4 years, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Something else brought us together. But if this was my choosing, I would not be around you. I would not. And then I have that choice. Like you said, I can choose not to be around people. I'm not a yes man. I'm not gonna hang around you because you got this or that or whatever. If I don't like you, we're not vibing. I
absolutely
extricate myself from the situation immediately.
Absolutely.
So.
Love that. Love that. For me, it would have to be growing up with the abundance of family, and it was very generational in one spot, you know. My partner likes to remind me all the time that I think like an older person and I act like an older person. And I say I have an old soul. And I think that was because I was around some really
Exactly.
really
Yeah,
like my
exactly.
most foundational, fundamental years. I was with
Your grandmothers,
grandmothers,
Yeah, that is.
godmothers who were
uncles.
older,
Aunties, all that good thing.
uncles. You know, I got to see the generations. I got to see you as a young 20 somethings.
Yeah.
You know, mom was in her 30s.
Yeah.
And everyone else was old as ever or around
Mm-hmm.
my age or young. So I really got
Mm-hmm.
to see what the real world looked like. And I also got to see that even though all these people came from the same parents, y'all were all different and it was bonkers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I got a taste of real world, real life. And I feel like if I was able to navigate through those people unscathed in the most beautiful way, like I got to be around different groups of people within my own family and still feel like they loved me, they cherished me, we cherished each other, we accepted each other. You know, Uncle Arnold, though he was playing with the spoons on his knee, like he appreciated we were making songs, we were playing with mud or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that helps me be able to float in between groups of people and
Exactly.
walks of life because
Mm-hmm.
it was under our roof. I
Yep.
didn't have a choice, you
Yep.
know. We had
Yep.
somebody that was mentally unstable.
Yep.
Not somebody, about three of them. About three or
Three
four
are
of them.
mentally unstable.
You know,
Count the women, so about four of them.
you know, and
Three
thank God
boys
for
and one
grandma
girl.
being as nurturing as she did. She really allowed each person to blossom as they did, no matter how
And she
crazy
still
or
tried to, yep, hang on in there
whatever.
with them.
See what you got.
But
What's
she
good?
provided that stability back at home, though, you know.
So it was good with that though. Like you learned all those life lessons and things of that nature, and you had that. You learned that. You didn't take it for granted. You learned from it because, like I said, most people they don't get that, and that's what is so sad because they don't get that in their attitude or in their things of that nature. And it's
Yeah.
like, why? Some people you look at them, why are you like that?
Yeah.
And you say, oh, okay. They didn't get that. They only
Yeah.
know how to be one kind of way, a certain kind of way. They got to be like me, mine. So
Yeah.
selfish. They take her. And it's like, okay, no,
Yeah.
oh, now see, this
Yeah.
person never had that. See, you had
Yeah.
all that.
A
So yeah,
balance.
exactly. There's a
Listen.
balance. That's a big
Give
balance.
and take all day.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like that's I feel that's what shaped you to. You think you so entitled, or you so this, or you so that.
Mm.
What you just said too, like they didn't have much
Mhm.
growing up. Some people, I get it, they probably had to take care of themselves. They was 12,
Mm-hmm.
so he's 12, and they just They just have no open heartedness, no trust. A lot
Yeah.
of people just
Yeah.
wild like that. So
Yeah.
you welcome.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Before we segue into your alignments with your glasses, I have one more question for you. When did you first become aware of your childhood experiences and that you were carrying burdens or weights that were no longer your own?
Mm.
Probably when I started hanging around other people and other friends and their families, and then I can see what they have that I
Mhm.
don't have. It could be
Mhm.
monetarily or whatever. It could be other things, but I think once you go to your friend's home and you say they got a two-parent home,
Mhm.
and
That did it for me too.
yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
wow, okay, now hit. I don't.
Yeah.
But then again, it took me a little bit. I said, well, I got all these older brothers, so I didn't say nothing about whatever, buried or whatever. But I got all these
Yeah.
older brothers. But then when you get older, so probably when you get into your teens and 20s, teens, okay, I'm not going to get that from them. Okay, so that's that. Then when you get you 25, mid 20s, mid 30, 20, mid 20s, okay, when I need a father figure, okay, I'm not going to get that from them. So you go elsewhere. So then, of course, you meet girls and you get into that nature, you get with their families, and you're like, man, they got a great family. I got like 9 brothers, 8 brothers. I can't get
Mhm.
nothing from them. like I said before, my girlfriends or brother or other people, they told me how to change a tire. Told me how to change oil. Told me how to do this and that. Other people had to do that. And I had all these brothers and they didn't do nothing for me like that. So it's like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, but for me, it was when I had to become a caregiver to my mother.
At
And
a young age.
so in that, when she started ailing, before that, I was just living life. It wasn't until her health started to really fail and I was the one tasked. Now I realize God said, because I was tasked with it because I'm a caregiver. So that was my calling. But it wasn't until then I felt like my burden. So it went from my mom to whatever reason to my sister. It was weird. Sisters. Very weird. And my nieces. Yeah. So a transition from my mother to my sister, my nieces. Actually, my mama made me.
That part.
Right.
Thank you, Grandma, for
She
watching over your
made me
generations. But what?
take care of both my nieces.
Thank
And
you.
she was dying. Then the transition from my nieces to my sisters.
And anyone who needs a mother figure today, because I still share her with my friends, okay? And my
Mom.
cousins who are still her nieces, okay? She make it seem like these are days of old. She's still freely giving
Yeah, that's just who I am.
motherly advice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's just naturally and organic who I am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Mother Loving Puberty Journal and affirmation set. Get your bundle today. Don't miss out. Every mother needs a break. Good one. Do you?
Yeah, that's naturally just who I am. I have no doubt about that. But I think the issue is when you're doing this for grown folks who are able-bodied. Right. So I understood with my nieces because they were still in that, they were children and needed guidance and period. But for adult sisters, no.
Yeah. So she's the reason why I have this tradition of the glasses and knowing where your alignment is, because she often felt like it was important that we had traditions that we honored each month together and with each other or with her nieces and any of her other daughters, because she has a lot of daughters now. And so,
And some sons, Michael.
yes, she definitely has sons. And so it's been really important for me to keep those traditions alive when we're here. And so we're going to ask them what their alignment is, okay? And see if it aligns with what's happening in their lives. Everyone has chosen their glasses, as you know. So there's no one who has secretly picked a glass for anyone else. So I'll start with Mom because she's the one who does not have any drink, any alcohol at all. She's water. And she chose a whiskey glass to put her water in. So,
So cute.
friendship journey. Where are you currently with trusting, combating depression? Where are you with your happiness and camaraderie with others?
Well, that's amazing because I'm currently being challenged in this area because I'm going through a transition. So I'm trying to find my place for all of those alignments to be back into a more
hormonal place.
Yeah, I like that. So I'm in transition right now, I would say. And it happens. I think that I'm really going to a new level.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. I gotta practice for this lyric game
level
because
up,
you know,
level up, level up, level up.
I just know I'm gonna beat them. You know what I'm saying?
Writing
I
that
just
word
know
down
I'm gonna beat them
for a future game.
That's amazing.
because we have investors like you that's gonna help us come up with more
We
games.
even practice that, right? What is that?
That's how I be. You gotta
Yes.
them the little practice.
Mm-hmm.
Them the practice rounds.
Yes.
Say your song.
Wow.
See, yes.
So I'm in transition now. So that's who I am.
So as you all know, we have a game, Lyric Master, with the stretching and our hot seat section. So Authentic has words for us. We have no idea what those words are going to be. And so we're trying to telepathically gauge what word she's going to give us.
I know.
Because, oh my gosh.
My little
Fighting words.
secret.
Like I said, healthy competition. He's
You're
taught me
my
healthy competition. I
little
can't help but to want to tell him I'm going to beat him, even though 9 times out of 10, I lose.
Not gonna happen.
It's okay though. All right, Uncle, you chose a tall glass, but you, unbeknownst to you, chose a rock glass, and it's colored black at the bottom. And I think black is just so regal, right? So we love us some black. That's your stability journey, unity of earthly stability, your spiritual clarity. What are your foundations currently? Your resilience and inner being.
And it's weird though how that happened though, because the process of that, to give everybody the background of it. She asked me to pick a glass, and it's like she had those wine glasses, and I was looking at it. She was staring. I was staring at them, and she was like, "Yeah, just pick one." And I was like, "No, I'm not drinking wine." And she was like, "No, those are different types of different." What did they say? They had different names on them or something like that.
Symbols.
Symbols and all that, but they all wine glasses. And I still was like, "No." So then she went over to the cabinet and she was like, "Well, what do you want?" And she gave my sister the shot, show me the shot glass she has, and I was just something weird, and I instantly poked her. I said, "No, that one."
He did.
And that's the one. And like I said, that symbolizes it. I didn't know it was rocks at the bottom and things of that nature, but that's fine with me because that shows my, stability and things of that nature. And then it's tall, like you said, and for me, and it's very practical. It has to make sense to me. If it does not make sense to me, do not bother me. Do not talk to me. Do not bother.
He used to say, if it don't make sense, it's not dollars. What you used to say?
No, it says
It don't make
it's
sense.
not.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
There we go. Well, authentic, you had the sun, that's right. So your healing journey, peace, divinity, life source, higher self, mindfulness. Where are you currently in that alignment?
Come
Is
on,
that
sister.
spot on?
Well, I'm currently getting over being outside too much cold.
She needs to be more mindful.
Be more mindful of the weather because I don't be looking at that.
She's avoiding the real mother on that Patreon episode.
Yeah, we'll give a.
I'm healing. We'll let y'all know when that releases.
But I have a lot of healing journeys going on. I recently joined a women's therapy group that has been going well. So I think I'm healing in a couple different areas in my life. But right now, we focus on physical health. Hopefully, you not hear my coughing in the background. But we are on the last leg.
And I'm sure your higher self wants you to reach a different place.
Different level. I want to be on a new level. 2026. 2025 going good so far.
Exactly.
What happened?
You say with your
crash outs,
your therapy, your women's section.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying, are you dealing with your crash?
My crash outs I've been better with my crash.
Yeah, that's the epic.
I appreciate
I didn't know
that.
how deep and serious it was.
See, watch Uncle John.
I was right. I was like,
by next year, you're gonna be like, that crash out I had this year. You be like, oh, that's nothing. She handled this much better.
Well, can I say this? Even in your crash outs, at least you do it internally, and you don't do that.
I don't bother nobody.
Right. So
she did. She took
key.
us. She took herself time out. She really did.
Right. That's key.
She did.
Because some people have crash outs.
See, I had a structured crash out.
That means they would snap off. They would snap on others.
Nope.
That's true.
And they would snap to no end.
Exactly.
Go
it
in.
Wasn't nobody's fault but mine.
Until they come out of it. They can't let up. They won't let up. They won't stop. That would be they crash out, crashing on somebody else.
Correct. Details for that on the Patreon. You can catch that on our Patreon. Subscribe, Patreon, #OTWV. Oasis, Tribe with the Vibes, a podcast where real conversations spark healing, growth, and transformation. Each episode, I, Netta, your host, sit down with voices that inspire us to break cycles, build bridges, and walk boldly into our next chapters. Tune in wherever you find your podcast. Okay. My glass was a gift from a friend of mine, and it says vintage, limited edition, 1985. because I do think that I am limited edition, okay? But because it does not have a symbol, it is considered blank. So that is my essence of self journey, my openness, what I'm open to receiving, what I'm missing, trying to replace, filling the void in search of. And this space is me being open, but I also think that I am opening myself to new opportunities, to elevation, to a new network of people, to a new network of funds, right?
Opportunities.
And opportunities, absolutely. And I think that the visions we've had for Oasis Academy and what would happen there, I think aligns with this. And it'll eventually both find their ways together. Synergy Oasis is another company, and get your Mother Loving Puberty journal on Amazon. Okay. To me, being open with what this space can turn into and how it can go beyond the Oasis scares me a little bit, but it brings me a lot of hope and joy because I think about how many lives it really can impact just to hear the wisdom from people. And yeah.
Reaches just one. If it just reaches just one, I'll be. It's like satisfaction.
That's enough. Exactly. Exactly.
But a lot of things started in the basement. Everything started in
Exactly.
the garage.
Come on now.
Yes.
A lot of things started.
Come on now.
Yeah.
House music.
Thank you.
Started
Yes.
in the basement.
Started in the basement.
Music.
Come on now.
Absolutely.
Actually, it was underground basement, right?
Going into secret parties and shit. Appreciate that so much. Welcome back.
Cat hair.
No, this is all the way perfect. We took a ACEs quiz, and ACEs stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences. And I was curious to see what my mom and Uncle Jay would get being siblings in the same household. I wanted to just know if they would get the same score. You can find the quiz at the link wherever Authentic puts this link, wherever she puts it. I'm real curious to know what you got.
Right. I don't know how the scoring is. Is it? I got 4 out of 11. So, what does that mean?
11 is the maximum, which means you had severely adverse experiences that have shaped your lives. All of the experiences there in the quiz basically show, everyone's experiences, both nature or nurture, have shaped your lives. And currently in society, they like to say that mental health isn't important, and ACEs and all of the efforts and organizations that align with them, including Dr. Williams and Be Victorious. Shout out to her. You'll see that soon. Give out these quizzes to average people who would say to themselves, "Oh no, I'm not an ACEs. I've never had adverse experiences that have really dictated the type of person I am or the patterns of behavior, have you." But studies have already shown that that's not the case. That the average person, everyday people, have had some adverse experience that has shaped you as an adult because it happened to you while you were in your childhood age. You've taken the quiz, you lived in the same home, seemingly had the same similar experiences.
So the question with the 11, close you get to 11, that means you
Had a
somewhat
lot.
good or
They
healthy
had the
or
most,
low.
the most
the
adverse.
most, you've had the most adverse.
The most adverse.
The close you get to 11?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
Because
You answered the questions.
You answer the
a
questions.
lot of my stuff was no.
So then why would you select it?
Did you select yes then? Maybe
I
you
feel
need
like
to redo
we need
it.
to redo it.
Yeah.
I feel
No,
like
because some of the
we need
questions,
to
right,
see
maybe.
him
Because some of the
redoing
questions
it.
were saying, did anybody,
So
punch
should
you?
we
And it's
pause?
no.
Did
How
anybody
about you
punch? And I
just go
said
ahead?
no.
No,
But
don't
you said you
pause,
got
'cause he
9
gotta-
out of 11.
Exactly.
Right. So that means you responded yes.
To a lot. No, to the question. Some of the questions was.
That means you
said,
responded yes.
He has to.
That's what I was wondering.
Did
You didn't
anybody
get
punch
punched.
you?
We
in
didn't
the-
get
Because
her.
No.
she
Did somebody punch you as a kid? I
And
said
you didn't
no.
get bullied. You didn't
I get
get
bullied. No.
right.
No, no. Everybody touch it? No.
But that means
No,
you
when you
responded
read a
yes.
question, any part of that question
that applies to you.
Someone asks a question, but they have 4 or 5 multiple choices in that question.
There is a deeper quiz you could take. However, you've taken it before. What was your score before? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Maybe I
Because
suggest you
he
just
took
do
it
it
before
again.
I knew
Yeah,
about
I think
it.
it was like
You
2 or
told me
something.
about it.
2, I think like 2, single digit or whatever.
So maybe it's
Very
just
low. I was just
2.
yeah.
And what was yours?
4.
But so this current 9, I don't know where.
Yeah, I think
You
he
saw me look at him.
he
I think he
must
was
maybe he
done.
need
Like
his
what?
glasses. You to have your glasses on. Right, 9.
Yeah, like,
Exactly. Because I'm thinking like right. I'm thinking about the question.
no, you're
Was you ever
saying you've
bullied?
had
No.
a lot of
Trauma.
I
adverse
didn't have
trauma.
no, I didn't have no
Right.
traumas. I didn't have no adverse.
redo it right now while we.
Well, I need my glasses now because apparently I
I
messed
think you
up.
need your glasses.
You could just zoom in on us while he go get his glasses. I received a 6 out of 11, and
Your father's house.
it was a lot.
You saw a lot of violence at your father's
I did
house.
see a lot of violence at my father's house.
Not your
And I'm
mama house,
saying
at
that
your
with a
father's
smile
house.
on my
What
face.
are you laughing
He wants to use my mama's glasses. I saw a lot of adverse things, a lot of criminal activity, and
A lot.
yeah,
I was regular
a lot
on the block, in the house.
and I did not share this with her at the time that it was occurring because I
Nope.
knew if I did,
You didn't.
she wasn't going to let me go back over there. And there are other family members' homes that some of these things occurred in as well that I knew. Well, some of them I had to tell her because I wasn't going.
I didn't want to go back.
I didn't want to go back. But
me out
to
of here.
see my father, to see my siblings, to see my other cousins that live across the street, next door, to get my hair done by Netta, like I knew all of that would stop if I told her even an iota of what was going on. So definitely many more traumatic things that she was not privy to that did not happen in the home that she provided for me. So understand that this serenity here was cultivated through this woman and the village, of course. But yeah, I got a 6. So how you feel about me getting a 6?
Well, I knew the 6 came from because you were there a lot too. You not equally, but weekends, holidays.
Yeah.
You were at your father's house quite often. And I would say your experience didn't come from the neighborhood. It came from what was happening inside the house. It wasn't like it was a neighbor you saw. These things took place within the home. So I knew that because I, of course, know him. So yeah.
So enough said.
Yeah.
Again, another day for another episode. Okay.
Yeah, we had a square house. Literally, we had a square house. We went to
because
bed early.
Balance
Yeah.
We went to bed early.
because I had enough of the riffraff.
over there.
I don't even think she had to go to bed when she went,
And there were times that I probably didn't. I think those were also the moments where I realized I was a night owl. I realized I actually do like
Yeah, up late.
Okay.
the riffraff,
You
to
pause.
so to speak.
This podcast is an extension of Synergy Oasis, my holistic wellness space dedicated to empowering minds, body, and spirit through tools like affirmation cards, journals, teas, and community gatherings.
No.
No. No. Not no to everything. Each line, you have to say yes, no,
Yeah, I
yes,
know
no,
that.
yes,
That's what
no.
I'm saying. Right, I'm saying. But then, do you have someone go to prison? Yeah.
Yes.
Did you live with anyone who was a problem drinker? No.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
His experience.
Right, his
Keep
experience.
going.
yes.
No.
Keep going.
We had a family that she never
Right.
did.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, but she did, which is
Right.
why she has 4.
Right.
All right.
It should be lower.
Right.
2 out of
Oh.
11.
See,
Right.
yes, he did. He did the reverse.
Oh,
You did the reverse. You answered it in the reverse, which is what I thought.
I mean,
He did reverse.
People, yes.
He answered
And I
it in the
apologize.
reverse.
He answered
I
yes.
admit when I'm wrong. When I'm wrong.
He answered yes.
So again,
Interesting.
Nah.
yeah.
I'm like, you was real fine at home.
Right, you should have seen my face when I was sitting on the other side.
Like 2 points away from all
Yeah.
questions.
I'm like, what happened to Uncle Jay?
I'm like, man, I need
That's why I said it was going to be
this.
really interesting to hear how
got
this
real words from that
conversation goes.
I
because
mean, we
you're
should have been
gonna say,
close, at least close. Man,
what is
It
happening?
usually gets
He
better.
said, and I was about to be like, what kind of trauma do we need to
It usually
do?
gets
We
better
need
for
to
the
do
younger
like some
sibling.
sound
right.
therapy?
That's why I was like, huh? Here we talking about all the fun we had as kids and the playing and
You
it's like, and we
Scare me.
she didn't curse us out.
Right.
I'm like,
And our
don't you
brothers didn't do that. Our brothers didn't whip us or none of that.
I
So
mean, if anything, they harmed themselves.
Different
that
generation.
blurry.
Right.
That blurry.
it ain't a different generation, same generation.
That's why.
different
Listen,
mama.
It's a subset of a generation.
A
'Cause
different
that's like
mama.
my grandma got a set of grandkids that's all in the 80s, and then it's us that's all in the 90s. But we all one generation.
But they
but we
mama couldn't say
subsets.
yes to, maybe she can only say no to yes to one or two of those. But she was a different kind of mother to them.
Yeah.
Our sisters.
Mhm.
She
Yeah.
wasn't raised to do what she did to her kids.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
Not even
That
close.
anger was
It was mutated.
misplaced.
It's different. When
Ooh,
you
for
have
sure.
kids, your DNA ain't never the same.
But if Uncle Jay didn't teach y'all anything, not just social wellness is important, your physical wellness. Make sure that you can see people, okay?
Get them glasses.
Make sure you can see and you can hear
it's crazy how you can
clearly.
see through my glasses.
Use your Dr.
Baby with a
You
I
can,
got 90, I got 99%. I'm almost 100. He thought that was a
That's
great
not a
thing
good
because
thing.
you know,
So,
and then you see him, he was like, wait a minute.
That's not good.
again, let me do that over.
No.
You answered the
I was
question.
keeping all of this.
Yeah.
We are not letting any of this footage go.
So it's funny too. I was like, I didn't want to go to the car to get my glasses, so I
But
just took
you
it.
needed
I just did it right now.
See?
That's fine.
Yeah.
No,
And that's how, you know what? It's funny. And what happened was this girl came up.
What
she
had
another
happened?
Car. She had a BMW, whatever, and a straight line, so you straight in front of your car, whatever. And the son, I'm telling you what the deals are and all that. So she came up to me and was asking me, could you read that? Tell me what the deals are. Just with the super and the max, wash and super wash and all that stuff, whatever. And what it does in details.
Details, yeah.
So she said, I don't have my glasses. I can't read that far away. And then I'm the opposite. I can read far away, but I can't see text message. So we was talking and stuff, and then guess who's giving me the vibe?
Did you check the vibe?
No.
You about to tell us another story where you didn't keep the vibe?
No.
Tribe.
No, but I'm just trying to explain to her how I am.
He is notorious.
Farsighted.
So you found your other half. She can see close up.
And
he still didn't get them digits.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
50, you got 20/20 vision now.
Listeners, gentlemen, ladies,
Every time.
he's a great guy. Okay. Give him some advice here because he be peeping the vibe, but never check it, never capitalize on it.
And close the deal like that.
I mean, she even walked up to you and asked you to read the sign.
Because we won't do that.
You still did. No, we don't do that.
We don't do that. We'll try to figure it out. We ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna get out and walk up to it if I have to.
We want to see, hey.
How she know if you can see? How she know you ain't farsighted just like she is?
Yeah.
But then 10, 12 minutes, whatever. So we were just conversating, things of that nature. But a little something, I don't know, maybe.
Give Uncle Jay some advice too.
And I was telling her the business.
What are the signals that he's missing here when he's in public with these ladies, especially when he's in the grocery store? Because he's missing the signals in the grocery store, y'all.
Two incidences like that.
Makes no sense.
The fact that you recall them and you be like, yeah, I missed it, it's crazy.
Well, yeah,
because he had to come tell us about it.
Yeah, then after that, oh, okay, that's what she was flirting with me.
She definitely was.
Yes,
we don't
right. How women don't do.
We don't ask men anything.
That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with that?
Like y'all want us to say,
this day and age,
we be too direct, we too
do it
aggressive.
because
You want
how
a woman to say, I like you.
No, I don't like you. You gotta be like that. But I'm just saying, you can just let me know that it's okay.
Okay, so the woman who acts interested.
What does that look like for you?
Because I feel like, can you tell me what that sign is? I can't really see, and now I'm kicking
The man has to make the first move.
Right.
Right.
And
So
she did a bold move by even doing that.
that's what I'm saying.
She trying to start the
Listen.
convo. She trying to give you
Exactly.
she gave
And
you
I
a
get it.
wingman.
Maybe her aesthetics didn't appease to you, but I'm sure once she got your vibe, and so she could do what she needs to do to change that up.
This is what I heard somebody call it. Was her facial composition appeasing to
I
you?
love that. Was her face card a 10?
Yeah,
Yeah, she could have. That's shit she could take out. She could detach this shit and take that out.
If she wanted to, yeah.
Well, she's probably looking at this and maybe get me to be seen even at a car wash. So
Right.
let me dress up like I'm going to the club.
And all y'all saying that.
Going to the club. Figure out how I'm going to make an impression.
You
on
end up
this guy.
sabotaging it anyway by
Right.
trying to.
You
We was there for like
Right.
12 to 13, maybe 15, maybe 15 minutes. Because, you know,
Yeah.
we just
Oh
got.
no.
Yeah, she was trying to make
That's
sure
what I'm
she didn't mess
saying.
it
This
up.
is how I know
And we was
they be
talking.
flirting with him, y'all, because he be
And
talking to
we
these ladies
talking,
for
then I gave
too much time. That signals, I'm single. Are you single too? Ooh, you talking to me like another single person? Asking for my phone number.
I forgot to tell you that. Oh, what she did, I won't say she's not single, but she did say that one thing that y'all women say, my guy friend. Friend was just a
What we
friend.
supposed to call it?
Right.
My
She said,
friend.
guy friend.
But then eventually you're
But
gonna
then
find out
eventually
the
you would find out
gender
that
and
it's
then
a
be mad.
male, and then you would have felt like
Right.
she withheld that information.
She would have said my guy. She
Right.
said
No,
guy
no.
friend.
My man.
No,
She
but
would
I
have
said,
said my
okay.
man, my
Yeah.
boyfriend.
Then now how y'all, hear me out. Then how y'all do it nowadays? Y'all don't put labels on nothing. He's my guy friend. But he probably smashing and
If she's
all that.
around her age,
on nothing.
Talk to
label.
Lynn.
We not hurting. We not ever judge y'all going
Until
out with
you
this
tell
people.
me
Y'all
what it
smashing.
is.
Y'all da da da.
Sure is.
And now
Until
he
you
What's
tell
the
me what
label?
it is.
but she
Tell
put
me what
friend
the
on the end of
label
that.
is.
She mean
Until
friend.
Other people, I'm not putting no
Right.
label on nothing we doing until you tell me what
Yeah.
you think we doing, or
Tell
ask
me
me what you
what
think
See,
we
that's the
should
whole
do
thing.
to
I don't do that.
transition.
I'm not dating other people like
And who
that.
knows?
I'm
She
dating
probably
the
think
purpose.
that you probably think, oh, she got a
But see,
man.
other
I
people
dated
are
the
not
purpose.
until you communicate.
And there you go. That's why I don't waste my time.
Expect somebody to be at your own.
The ladies out there say to you, who might be a listener and catch you in the wind, just signal, okay, you in particular have experienced too many times or the hints being thrown out there, and you've been like, yeah, and then I went home and I thought to myself, she really was.
So because I just said
No,
I
I'm just
like
saying,
you, can we go on a date?
Oh,
You
I
said you
didn't-
didn't like that.
You didn't say that.
Yeah,
I
she
said
did.
it.
When?
If we run the tape back, approaching
Because
Because
I
you know how
always
women
want a
are,
woman to
y'all.
say I like you. Can we go
No,
out?
I don't like you. You ain't gotta be like that. But I'm just saying you can just let me
Yes,
know that it's okay.
because I said,
Yeah.
what if the lady after talking, she like, I like you. We should go on a date. Can I take?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you think she was too young for you?
I don't know. I can't say. You know how she went too young.
You know, black don't crack, so
That's true.
Exactly.
you don't
Never
know
know.
what her age
Obviously,
was.
he wasn't too old for her, so
That too.
Right.
and I think
But
that's
you know,
what
some
matters,
of
right?
these,
Oh, well, we love us some salt and pepper, baby.
Baby.
Okay.
Right. So that she wasn't.
You know?
She
We
probably
love us some
said
zaddies
you weren't
around
scared.
here.
they probably said, look, you need to go a little bit older.
Everybody need an uncle, okay?
They probably said you
Good
need to
uncle in
go.
life.
Yes, everybody need a good uncle in their life. You hear me?
Authentic Capsule is a capsule for real, raw, and authentic moments to shine for eternity. This space was created to showcase soulful moments and genuine individuals with stories to tell.
Issue, but I feel like if anyone's brave enough to be talking with a stranger and you feel like there's some sort of attraction, even if it's,
But then, let me just
you know what I mean? That's how you.
How you know there's some sort of attraction? How can you know that it's just common
I
courtesy?
mean,
They just
attraction could be
nice.
physical.
I'm wouldn't have. She wouldn't have asked you to read the.
Yeah, there's already a connection because
We
you're
wouldn't have
having a
done that because we would have read it. We would have squinted to figure it out. That was her. Come on.
Yeah.
I would have been on the
She saw
wall.
you get out that nice car.
Right.
She saw the nice
That
car.
was her.
You didn't have a ring on your finger. She was like, I'm going up to this man. I don't care what I'm gonna have to talk about.
100%.
Her hope was that by the time y'all cars were finished, you would have asked her for her phone number.
So when it was time for us to leave, me go pay and leave, and they still was sort of kind of wiping her car down or whatever. So she still was there. So what should I have said?
You got a
You
second.
nice. You got,
I would say, hey,
Wait,
I know
what
you
would you
almost
have
done.
offered? You was about to say something.
no, I was just gonna ask her. I said, you know what? Definitely what we talked about. I enjoyed our conversation. Do you mind for us to finish our conversation?
There
Yes.
you go. You got a
Yes.
second. I would say,
Yes.
you
Once you're
got a
done with your car
second.
wash, go.
Yes.
You liked her, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
Are you
Yes.
free right now? Can we go finish?
exactly.
I would say, hey, you got a
Y'all
second.
like I don't do this. I know this, but like I told you, the red flag. That's
Sign didn't get you.
She could have took a picture and read it to herself.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
you know what?
She
Yeah.
wouldn't have
Yeah,
approached
I'm
you at
gonna
all.
miss you
That's
with
what I was
that.
about
I
to
would have did that.
say.
I'd have been like,
She
and
wouldn't
walked
approach
off.
you
She
at
could have
all.
zoomed in on her phone.
Come on
and like,
now.
boom, I could see it. The fact that
100%.
When it's something funny,
With
more
it.
funny. So like the sign says, like super wash, undercarriage, tire shine, this
All
and
the
that.
details.
But at first, she said that super wash, so she knew exactly what it read.
And plus, bro, that ain't her first time
Right.
there.
I was like, which one you talking
She know
about?
what
Which one you
wash
want me to
she
read?
want.
And she was like, that one right there, the one that
She's
says
being there.
The one that says,
She knew what-
Come on now. The one
And
that,
and
the
look
one
at
that,
epiphanies he
and
has.
the one that reads.
no more dancing. It's sex
Help me,
battle
help
that
Right,
me,
right,
y'all.
right.
And there's
Help
too
me.
many women.
All I gotta say, I don't know
with.
what you're gonna cut out or not.
With
But all I'm saying
less
is
clothes on.
what you said. You make yourself known. Just
yeah.
Boom.
So what had happened was, because I was trying to find a funny, what had happened was a little levity, a little lightness. And I happened to see a show or something, I forgot what it was, that talked about ginger. Ginger. And I was talking to Uncle John, and I said, you know, Uncle John, I never knew.
I don't know what we about to find out
This is
together.
so funny.
classic.
I never knew ginger was part of ginger ale.
I am saying, not joking.
And Uncle John said, Linda, don't you repeat that. Don't you repeat that to nobody. Don't you tell that to nobody. Don't you hear that.
She was like, oh, I didn't know ginger ale had ginger in it.
Oh my God.
That's the show. We're talking about ginger. That ginger ale.
Linda, don't you repeat that to
Mom.
nobody, please.
The importance of ginger. The benefits of ginger and how ginger ale is part of ginger. I said,
While you was today years old.
Hilarious.
I was today years
mean, she
old.
was
That was like,
And she was serious.
that was like how many years ago? A week before I saw
2
him.
weeks ago. So
A week before I saw him.
2 weeks ago.
I love this.
It was
Yes,
like, yeah,
this
I
is
was
a
watching
great
something that said the
segment.
benefit
Okay.
of
So what you
ginger.
thought was in it?
Right.
That's the question I should have asked. But I couldn't get
What did you say?
right.
Because people been telling me about the benefits of ginger for so long. The health benefits of ginger, health of vinegar. And that, you know, a big portion of that is ginger ale. And I was like, well, what did you It's ginger and ginger ale.
See, that face was exactly what she
Part of
said.
the name, you know.
Exactly how she
It's like
said.
most of the letters in
I
it.
promise you,
Exactly how
I
she
did
said. I
not.
was like, Linda, don't you ever say that.
And I only drink ginger ale.
Don't you say that out loud.
We all only drink ginger. I don't drink no other.
That's another half. Why
I
do you
only drink ginger ale.
turn the can around and read the ingredients? There's gonna be like 3 things in there.
Ginger. So what had happened is that, and John said, Linda, don't repeat that to nobody.
Nobody, please,
I
Mom.
had to do a little lesson. Like, what happened was, I didn't say nothing bad. What happened was, I did get the
awesome.
correlation.
Wild.
Okay.
Because ginger is talked about everywhere. The benefits, the health benefits of ginger.
Ginger ale.
Right.
But now that the winter time is coming, I do it now. I just buy raw
It's that
ginger,
time.
Yeah,
lemon,
shape.
and then
Hot water.
in hot water.
Yep.
Put it in my coffee cup,
Absolutely.
and I drink that going to work.
Even if you got some agave instead of honey.
And it
Yeah.
like kind of fills you up a little bit, takes my little sinus thing down,
Interesting.
and fills you up a little bit. So by the time lunchtime, when even 1 o'clock comes, you're not that hungry.
Exactly.
So that was what had happened was.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
because of the guests, I decided to do a throwback for my what had happened was. Okay. And I'm gonna throw back to circa 1994.
Oh my God.
93.
That was a religious time.
What had happened was
Religious.
Okay, so maybe it was like 92 then.
Oh,
Okay.
before the religion.
Yep, before the religion. My mom and Uncle Jay were faithful visitors of the warehouse.
Warehouse.
Chicago for house music,
Staple.
for freedom, for diversity, for just talk about the vibe, right? I mean, so many things going on. And so they would get ready for hours. Mom do her own eyebrows, okay? And she would arch them and pluck them and tweak them to perfection.
And shave them.
And shave them. And back then, she'd use this razor. And I was enamored by her just doing that. So at this point, they've left for the night to go party. And I'm the only child in the house full of adults. And the curiosity in me is the whole day I'm like envisioning what it would be like for me to go to the warehouse and how I'd be getting ready. And so then there's a butterfly. That's such a great sign. And so I was doing all kinds of things. Like I was getting ready so I could go to the warehouse too. Came time to do my eyebrows. Okay. And so I went into the bathroom vanity and I pulled out the same razor and I said to myself, I'm gonna do it just like my mama did it, how I watched her every time. You know, I saw how she did it, I could do it. I shaved off my eyebrows.
What had happened was
she
shaved off her
I
eyebrows.
shaved off my eyebrows. It went from, I didn't realize how powerful the razor is. When you really take it over, it really takes it out. You know what I'm saying? It's not. There is no progression. I didn't have eyebrows.
She didn't have an eyebrow.
And I didn't take school pictures that year either because what we not about to do is have evidence of this.
I mean, I just looked at her face.
Huh?
This is before people was showing you how to draw your eyebrows.
Yeah. Took
And
it
I
away.
looked at her face like, oh.
And she came back from partying and just could not imagine that this is what my face looked like. And Uncle John did exactly what he's doing right now. He just laughed at me.
Oh my God.
I mean,
kid with no eyebrows,
no
looking surprised all the time.
To this day, this part of my eyebrow still struggles to grow in. Right, grow in, and I think I just, I overdid it. I wanted to be like my mother. That was a real example of like
powerful.
Watching
Wanted to grow
her,
up, wanted to
be in that space because y'all just came back with such joy. You talked about it. You talked about dancing all night. You come back looking like sweaty rags.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you had loads of fun.
Because we did.
And I just imagined that I was going.
Every
and
time.
I don't remember recovering from that. Like, I just remember trying to hide it. And grandma was just like, she gonna see it when she come back. So
just be front.
Yeah, and she was like,
I'm
"Don't read your book."
surprised you had the wherewithal to only stop with one. You didn't go.
I wasn't gonna know.
That's what they said.
How you stop with one?
They sisters.
I also think I mentally buried any, taunting at school. I don't remember being
You were so
taunted
young.
for taking my eyebrow away. It was just.
You was probably in preschool.
I'm pretty sure people laughed at me just like you did. I mean, again, my household taught me life.
And what had happened was?
So what had happened is from going to the Chris Brown concert. I got into arguments with all of these tall people that want to stand in front of me while I'm recording my videos. I paid good money for my seat. I was tapping on shoulders. I was going to get security, telling these people to move out of my way. My video, I don't want to see your head in my video. I don't want to see your phone in my video. If you did not pay to sit in front of me, you should not be in front of me. I don't care what happened behind me. Get thee behind me. Just not in front of me.
So they was running up there and
they was like, I had a good seat and like it was the middle aisle. Like they make a big middle aisle so people can be able to walk out if it's in case of emergency. But people also crowd in that area to get pictures of the artists when they sitting in the back. They can't see because people tall and people standing up. People standing on the chairs. It was wild. But I had a end seat, so I could see. I had a good view. I just had to keep telling people to move. And one girl was like, "You really mad?" Yes. Where you'll see that? Somewhere back there. Okay, go back there.
Oh, they was running to the front.
Yes.
Jeez.
She like, but my
It's
seat's
hard
back there.
to,
I
I
can't
guess,
see. I
to
said, well, you bought that seat.
Mm-hmm.
You
wow.
have to take that into account when you bought the
That's
seat.
interesting.
I'm sorry, but get thee stand right behind me.
behind me.
Get thee behind
Get thee
me.
behind me.
Amen. Let the church say amen. Get thee behind me. My
Wow.
video, I don't want to see. I made the event staff move because I told him, I said, you ain't moved in 30 minutes. Your little curly hair been in my video for 30 minutes. Scoot over. You stand in the middle of the aisle and you're not even doing nothing. You're not telling the people to move. So you move.
It was a concert for them as well.
Or they just
You
don't want to.
working, move. Tell these people to move. I asked him, he said, I don't have the authority to make them do anything. Who do? If you don't
That
move
makes
and
sense.
tell me who do.
They
Because
just
why
there
do
with
they
a
hire
Right.
you? I'm
they
here
just
to
there
help
with a
people get to
shirt
their
on to
seat.
give
Well,
them to give the
exactly.
resemblance of
Of authority.
right
Yeah.
they don't.
of security when they
Yeah,
don't.
He
when they
said he's
don't.
supposed
Because
to help
they
people get
too
to their
probably
seat.
tell them to stay out of harm's way and all that.
Absolutely.
Don't put yourself in harm's
Them
way.
was little high schoolers that wasn't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, well there you
Yeah.
To
go.
grown adults. They didn't even
Yeah.
want to tell them to go to their seat. You think they gonna stop? They
Yeah,
ain't
put
doing
people in
nothing.
harm's way. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, that's what happened was.
Okay.
Love it.
Get out my way.
Boom. How can the tribe support those who may still be struggling with traumas or any adverse experiences? Maybe they did experience them in their childhood and now there are adults who are still growing and healing through it. We touched on that as, we have family who may still be struggling with things. So
Tell you, talk about it. Come here, come to the Oasis, trust me, and talk about it.
I
did not think I was gonna be his hand,
That's it.
but you should talk.
That's it. No
Seek some
don't
therapy. Speak
demand
to someone.
what it is. It's a safe space here. Whatever you need to talk about, it would stay here.
Period.
But you have to get it out. Get men, especially black men, and if you over 50, come and talk about it.
Yes.
If you need want me to talk to you, if you want me to
Boom,
just
boom, boom.
listen and you talk a straight hour, or if you want some feedback, that's fine too.
Yeah.
If you need a man's opinion, I get it. And as you can see the dynamic right now, it's 3 women and 1 man. But come here
We don't gang up on
and talk about it. Get it out. You gotta get it out. You have to get it out. You can't.
Yeah.
No, there's no other way around it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't shortcut. You can't drink it. You can't smoke it. You can't get hot. Whatever things are going. No, you have to come and talk. Get it out.
Definitely.
Say it.
Thanks for the plug.
Thank you for the plug.
Yes.
Talk to the tribe.
Yes. Get it out. Seek a tribe. Seek a community. Mm-hmm. Yes. Get your support group. Mom used to say, "Yo, trust the 5. Tribe."
What Uncle Jay is saying is powerful because we've made this our custom now. So this is our tradition.
And she's been doing this since I was a kid.
Right. So he say that so people don't feel like they have a space. We've always had. That's why it's so easy for us. We've had this space for years, and there's some things we've been nurturing for years.
Yeah.
And so that's why we may seem more healthier than others because
More
we
open.
deal with real stuff. We don't just come pretend like or take it out and scream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
That's misdirection.
Yeah.
You talking about the wrong thing. So but
Yeah.
we just have a healthy flow and continually have and we talk about it. If it ain't something I may can tell Jay, I can tell so we just figure it out. Yeah. And vice versa. Jay had called me up and he's just talking a few minutes.
Yeah, I say, Linda, you know what?
Yeah. And so that's just how we've been doing for years.
Yeah.
Right. Which makes us a little bit more healthier than others. And I understand people may not have that, but we just nurture that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
And that's it. That's it, y'all. She said it. That's it. Until next time. Peace.
Tribe out. This is Oasis. Tribe with the vibe. Let's grow. Together we thrive. That's a good tribe Flow.